Hello friends, welcome to Programming Concepts. My name is Amit and this is part 25 of ASP.NET Core MVC tutorial. In this video, we will talk about Libman in .NET Core MVC. This is continuation to part 24, View Refresh Issue. So please watch it before proceeding to this one. I shared the link in the description. Libman stands for Library Manager, which can be used to add library files like Bootstrap, JQuery, etc. in ASP.NET Core project. So how can we add library files using Libman? We can do it in two ways. First, use the Add Client-Side Library dialog, and the second is manually configure Libman manifest file entries. Let's use both the methods. Let's get back to Visual Studio, and this is the project which we are working on. Let's say we need to add Bootstrap in our project. As we discussed in our earlier videos, we know that we place our static files in W3 root folder. Let me open this folder. And to add using client-side library dialog, let's right-click on the project, click on Add, and then click on Client-Side Library. All right. So we got a pop-up, or you can say a dialog, and the first option here is Provider. So Provider is from where we want to download these libraries. So if I click on drop down, you can see there are 4 options to choose from. The second one is File System, which means you want to download it from your project. The other 3 are the most popular CDN service provider. So CDN means Content Delivery Network. A content delivery network is a system of distributed servers that deliver web pages and other web content to the user based on the geographic location of the user, the origin of the web page, and the content delivery server. So I'm not going to cover much of CDN here. Just think of it as a service provider which gives you different client-side libraries to use and download via the internet. All right. Let's say we want to use Bootstrap in our project. So you can select any service provider. Let's select JS Deliver and type Bootstrap. So you can see IntelliSense gives you options to download and install Bootstrap. Similarly, if you select CDN.js and type Bootstrap, you will get the similar option. So it's your choice which provider you want to select. Let me select the default one, which is CDN.js. Then again, you have 2 options, whether you want to download complete Bootstrap or specific files from the folder. Let me select Include All Library Files. Next is the target location where you want to save the files. By default, it saves to the lib folder. You can change the location if you want. For now, let it be as it is and click on Install. Within the lib folder, you can see Bootstrap is installed, and at the root, one more file has been created, libman.json. If you open it, you can see the metadata of Bootstrap is stored. Let's get back to the slide. So the option 2 is manually configure Libman manifest file entries. So what does that mean? Let's say we want to include JQuery as well in our project. So instead of using client-side library dialog, we can directly add JQuery information in the Libman, and that will automatically download it for you. Let's just copy and paste this along with comma. Type JQuery. And you can get the information in IntelliSense. And the latest version is 3.6.0. In destination, replace Bootstrap with JQuery and save the file. If you observed in the Solution Explorer, it added JQuery as well. All right. Next is how to uninstall library files. So to uninstall library files, step 1 is open libman.json. So it is already open. Position the caret inside the corresponding library object literal And then the third step is click on the light bulb icon that appears in the left margin and then select uninstall. If you observe in the Solution Explorer, when I click on uninstall, it will delete the dependent files. Alright. Alternatively, you can manually edit and save the Libman manifest, which is libman.json. The restore operation runs when the file is saved. So library files that are no longer defined in libman.json are removed from the project. Alright, next is update library version. So to check for updated library version, first step is open libman.json, which is already open. Position the caret inside the corresponding library's object literal. Then click on light bulb icon that appears in the left margin. Hover and check for updates. You can see the option is there. Now let's say we want to use the older version of jQuery. Then, so we can update just by changing the Libman manifest. Let's change it to 3.5.1 and save the file. You can see in the output window, it is reinstalled the files. Alright. Next is, if we want to use the latest version, again in Visual Studio take care of that. Just click on the bulb button, check for updates, and it will give you the latest stable version. Let's select and save the file. Simple, extremely simple. Microsoft makes it really easy for us. Alright then, that's it in this video. If you have any queries related to the content of this video, do ask me in comments. Till then, thanks for watching.